Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Trading Psychology. It's your host with the most, Mr. Kofi Edgerman, aka PTP. Guys, I'm excited for today as I've got a lot of bars to drop and a lot of nuggets that have been downloaded to me that I'm going to give to you. If you're excited, put a 7 in the chat box to hear some nuggets. Put a number 7 in the chat box. I see the 7s flying in. Jeez. All right. Okay. I want to do the spiel. Please, trading journal. See this? Please get a trading journal. Pammy, if you can put it right now in the group chat. Thank you. aspirebookcompany@gmail.com. Amazing. So Naisha, if you just email that, Aspire email, you'll be able to get one. Point number 2, please, can you follow me on Instagram? It's getting sorted out. Pammy, if you could drop it, please. Oh, Pammy's too quick. At Kofi_Texel. And Pammy, drop it several times throughout the group chat. And then my YouTube. Pammy at, click my fingers. Thank you. YouTube, comment, like, and subscribe, please. Guys, we want everyone to be, because I put all these videos there. I'm excited for today. Naisha says, you're too funny. Naisha, I try. People say I'm funny, you know. People say I'm funny. I'm trying to be. I'm just trying to be me. I hope you guys get in value. Okay. So, as you guys know, I'm close to Chairman 10. I'm Platinum 5,000. I earn a residual of 5,000 a month. I always start by saying the same thing because I want everyone to build. I want everyone to get residual income. Why do I want that? Because if you notice, all the top traders, they have massive teams. Christopher Derrick, he's close to Chairman 50, I believe. Amazing trading. Manny Canones, Chairman 50. Lizardo Tavares, Chairman 50. Like, you can be a top trader and a top team builder. All I believe, Night Asher, sorry. That's her name, Night Asher. Just want to make sure I'm correcting. But you can be a top trader as well as a top builder. And I'm saying that because we want to spread this love to so many people. There's so many new things and new products and services coming out. You don't want to be doing it all by yourself. You want to make sure you have a family. I consider us to be family. If we are family, put a 4 in the chat box. If you consider us to be family, put a 4 in the chat box. I see you guys every single week. And also, if you're new to today's family, please put a number 1. If you are new, this is the first time you've ever jumped on one of these sessions. Okay, Hanan, let's give it up for, I'm going to see the new family members. We have Kasim. I salute you, Kasim. Whose team are you on? Are you on my team? Team Excel? Are you under, yeah, let me know whose team you're on. Are you MMA? Alison, you're not new. Nicola, we salute you. Nicola, whose team are you on? Abby A, whose team are you on? Guys, let me know. Welcome, Kasim. Welcome, Hanan. Oh, James Fitness. Alison Fenton. Oh, yeah, you're new to this. You're a joker. Okay, so you guys under James Fitness. That's FTA. Is everyone under FTA? Let me know. Shantae under MA. Is Shantae on this call? Shantae, let me know if you're on the call. Put a 2 in the chat box if you're on this call. Shantae's killing it right now. Okay. Guys, thank you so much for jumping on board. We are family. I do this session every single Tuesday, 10:20. Guys, tonight I'm doing a training. Pammy, please remind me of the training. I do so much. It's called something. Guys, I'm doing a training tonight, but it's not price trap and it's not beginners. It is, Pammy, if someone tell me the name of the training that I'm doing. Guys, so I do so much. I'm so busy. Okay, yeah, Pammy doesn't know. Okay. Guys, jump on tonight. It's 7:45. I'm doing a training session. It's not price trap and it's not beginners. It's in between, it's intermediate. It's something, guys, jump on. Chart training. It was chart training. Yeah. It was chart. No, it's technical. That's it. Technical analysis. The title was called Technical Analysis. I'm going through technical analysis tonight. Yeah. I'm going through technical analysis tonight. What does technical analysis mean? So I'm not going to just do price trap. I'm going to show you how to look at the charts. So if you're a beginner, jump on. If you're intermediate, jump on. If you're advanced and you want to get more nuggets, jump on, because you guys know how I teach. So that's tonight at 7:45. But guys, I'm really excited for everyone that's on the call. Let's talk about risk management. But before I get to that, I want to know how everyone is feeling. Are you guys happy and grateful? What's your day been like? And I also want to talk about the vector games. Put a number 4 in the chat box if you was on the vector games today. Okay. And let me ask the question. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody feeling? Courtney was like that. It was tough. On me, calm, okay. The ones that were on the vector games, how was everyone? Gives me school run stress. Listen. And this is what I wanted to talk about, and this is how it's going to go and tie in to risk management. Okay, Toya says it was nerve-wracking. We don't want it to be nerve-wracking. Vector games was good. Okay, so we're talking about something called the vector games. Vector games is something that's very simple. Tyrone Foster from DeLorean has come up with a strategy, and he's back-tested it for months. He said over a year. Took nearly a year, 11 months to build. Okay. And it's a system of people catching pips crazily. He says his elite team is up 10,000 pips. Imagine people have joined today, and this is the first time in a long time where he's lost. How are people feeling? How are people feeling jumping on and the first day they lose? I bet a lot of people said in their mindset, I'm not doing this again. Put a 3 in the chat box if that came into your mind. You said, I'm not doing this again. Be honest, guys. We're family. Be vulnerable. Don't tell. If you're all going to tell me no, then that's amazing. Oh, Kasim, Kasim, because you're new. Okay, all right. Kasim, you best be on there tomorrow. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because trading is not about the day. Trading is about a period of time. Please hear that. Trading is not about the day or the trade. It's about a period of time. Because what happens is, this is called the cycle of doom. And this is the problem that everyone faces. And I love what Tyrone said. If you stayed with him to the end, you would have heard the nuggets he dropped. He said, I'm not changing nothing. Jeez, write that in the chat box. Write this, I'm not changing nothing. In the chat box, write that. I am not changing nothing. The reason I'm saying that is because there's something called the cycle of doom, where as a trader, your strategy works 4 times in a row. 4 times in a row. So you've hit profit after profit after profit after profit, and then suddenly, and I'm telling you this because I'm warning you and I'm preparing you guys for what's about to come. And then suddenly the market goes crazy and you lose 2 trades. So you're like, wait, okay, I've lost 2 trades in a row. Something needs to change with my strategy. No. Nothing needs to change. If you've demoed it, if you've back tested it and you've done well, nothing needs to change. But what happens is, oh, I've lost 2 trades. I'm going to change my strategy. I'm going to change my strategy. No. Don't change it. I'm not changing anything. You see, people are going to be naysayers, and people in the chat box are going to be like, well, okay, so do you think that DeLorean works during London session? Have you tried this? Wait, guys, he's won consecutively, consistently, and he had 1 bad day. So we believe it doesn't work. But what happens is people are emotionally connected to their account. They're looking at their trades and they're seeing losses. So it's cutting you up because you're emotionally attached to money. Put that in the chat box. Because you are emotionally attached to the money, you can't cope. Toya says last week was brilliant. Exactly. So therefore, we're going to have another great week. You are emotionally attached to the money. The bigger problem is not the money or the trading, it's you. Guys, I don't think you understand how much I lost today. You have to understand how much I lost today. And ask Pammy. I spoke to Pammy straight afterwards like it was nothing. Isn't it, Pammy? Pammy, verify me. I spoke to you after the call like it was nothing. Some of you are losing £2. Alison says, don't look at your trades, place and walk away. No, Alison, you can't do that with Vector Games. Alison, you can't do that with Vector Games. You can't walk away from your trades. Please don't take Alison's advice. You can only do that with any other strategy. With Vector Games, you've got to watch. Like, for example, I actually place the trade and I do other stuff, but my screen's open. I'm not looking at the trades. Yeah, Alison, no, you can't. Alison, Cara says you have no hair left. Yeah. So when it comes to Vector Games, you have to watch your screen. But I don't watch my screen. I do other stuff because I can hear him in my earpiece saying close. I would just close. Yeah. So guys, Alison's amazing, but don't take her advice on that one. Vector Games, you got to watch your screen, but don't watch your money. But with any other strategy, place your trades and walk away. Kiara says, I've had a very good month with my strategy. The last week went bad. I'm not changing anything. I just stick to my rules. Now I have better days again. And Kiara, I want to salute you because Kiara has been someone that I've worked with closely that was dealing with herself. She wasn't dealing with the strategy. She was dealing with herself. Yes or yes, Kiara? Am I correct? So Kiara's telling you and telling me and telling us Kiara was dealing with herself. I have been dealing with myself. It's not my strategy. It was me. Let's be honest. Put a 7 in the chat box. If it's not the strategy, it's you. Put a 7. Pammy says it's okay. Vanessa, Edgar, oh, Natalie. Guys, let's be real. It's not the strategy. It's you. Aline, okay, 7. I'm seeing 7s flying. Rebecca, Farouk, Rufus, Siobhan, Aman, Jessica Walker. I put, of course, I'm gonna listen. Guys, there's time I've seen good money and I haven't taken it. Guys, did I tell you what happened 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, I was so gassed on this call. I showed you my trades, innit? Guys, how you saw in a few minutes I was up £600. Who saw that? Who saw that? I was up £600 on my trades. Who saw that? The other day. I showed you my screen. In about 10 minutes from £300 to £600. Who saw that? Guys, listen, I was so consumed with the hype. And listen, I'm always evolving. I was so consumed with the hype. I'm so consumed with, guys, look at what I'm doing. Look, look, look. I got a peg knocked down or two. I should have just closed it. I should have been, guys, 1 second. Close, close, close. But I was so consumed. I was like, guys, let me show you trading works. Guys, look how much money I'm making. Listen, one of my rules, and I'm telling you publicly to let you guys know, one of my rules is I will never show you my trades again. Because every single time I show you my trades, I get humbled. I will tell you the pips I've caught, but I'm never physically showing my trades. Guys, I showed my trades when I hit that on a smaller account. I hit 8K in 2 weeks. I showed my trades, guys. Never again. I lost it. No, I ain't doing that no more. Yeah, that's what I'm showing you. It hit TP. I'm not showing you my trades. I ain't telling you how much I'm making. I'm not doing that. I will just tell you it hit TP and be done with that. Because I'll tell you one thing, and this all ties in with risk management. Write this down. The market will humble you. If you believe this, put a 1 in the chat box. The market will humble you. Again, I keep repeating the same systems. I keep repeating the same sentences. Why? Because you have to understand this. Please hear my voice. The market will humble you. Do not try and play games with the Forex market. Do not try and play games with indices. Do not try and play games with gold. Please, do not try and play games with gold or DAX. Do not play games. You cannot play games with this industry. The only thing that will keep you safe and secure is rules and our rules. Hear Uncle K speaking, and I'm saying it passionately because I want my voice to be in your earpiece when you're about to over leverage. I want my voice to be in your earpiece when you're losing the trade and you can hear Uncle K said, I should have closed that trade. Uncle K said, I should have taken my profits. Uncle K said, I should have flamboyantly showed my profits. You can tell people I caught 20 pips today. I caught 100 pips. Stop showing your profits, because for me personally, every time I reveal how much I'm making, I get humbled. So for me, one of my rules is I'm not telling you, I'm not showing you my profits again. I will show you old profits. So that day I made 18,000 in a day. I'll show you that. That's old. That happened in the past. I'm not showing you my new profits. Who understands? The market will humble you. Let's get to today's training. So write this down, please. Risk. Write down risk. And Pammy, if you can write notes in the chat box. Risk stands for Vanessa said last week I needed to have turned the volume up on Uncle K. Wow, Nyasha, I'm so humbled. Nyasha says Kofi's encouragement is why I'm still here. Thank you. I'm humbled. Thank you. Thank you. This is what risk is, guys. A situation involving exposure to danger. Oh, Jessica Walker saying the same thing, and now she's a beast trader. Jessica, can I tell you the story? Can I say the story? Well, you haven't said yes, but I'm gonna say it anyway. One time, Jessica phoned me in tears. The Jessica Walker that is the pioneer of trade creatives, who has podcasts, that is leading the movement in creativity, is a Platinum 1000. She one day phoned me in tears. She couldn't understand. She just didn't understand what was happening, what was going on. Why did she keep losing? But guess what? And I want to encourage every single person here that's struggling and perhaps are even thinking of giving up. Don't quit. Don't quit. Because Jessica Walker now is a phenomenal trader. Not only is she a phenomenal trader, she gives so much value. Not only does she give so much value, we're going to get her to become an educator. We're going to get Jessica Walker to become an educator. Jessica, I salute you. I salute you. I honor you. That's why I support you. And the funny thing is, Jessica Walker can't tell me she's getting nowhere, because I'll be phoning up, like, what are you doing? Any one of you that I'm close to, that I'm connected with, you can't tell me you're quitting, because I'll be like, nah, you wasted my time. You wasted your time coming on my sessions for you to tell me you're going to quit. What for? Because it's always the people that are consistent that win. If you come to tell me you're quitting, you've wasted my time. That space could have been taken up by someone else. Last week was maxed out. Imagine this, guys. Last week was maxed out, and you took someone else's space. I'll come and find you and say, listen, you wasted that space. So I don't want no one quitting. If you're never going to quit on this, put a 4 in the chat box. I want to see who I'm dealing with. Who's never going to quit? Okay, Nyasha. All right, cool. I'm seeing your names. If you quit, if I find from the upline you've quit, I'm coming to phone you and say, listen, you lied to me. And I'm a man about my word. I'll find you. 2 years strong, nowhere else to go. That's it, Pammy. I'm too persistent. Yes, Farhan, love it. We need to get to, Jade knows where I live. Even in my challenges, Kofi, you sustain my momentum. Oh, I'm humbled. Natalie says, even in her challenges, Kofi, you sustained her momentum. Guys, I'm here to help. I'm not letting you guys quit. I could have quit. If I quit, you guys wouldn't be here on this call. But you have to understand. Let's talk about, again, risk. Thank you, Siobhan. Found her purpose. So, Jessica Walker is now a phenomenal trader because she was consistent. Now, the only way for you guys to be consistent is by utilizing proper risk management. Now, I will say what risk is again. Risk is a situation involving exposure to danger. That's risk. We are exposed to danger the minute we open up the Forex chart. The risk is 50-50. You're either right or you're wrong. But the problem we have is not that we're either right or we're wrong, is that we tamper with our trades. We fidget with our trades. We tap our trades. We touch our trades. We move our stop losses. We change this, we change that. So now we're messing up with the risk. Because what you should be risking is 3% maximum. In the chat box, please write 3% maximum. If you are going 5%, 10%, you are crazy. You've lost your mind. Hey, you've lost something there. 3% maximum. Hear Uncle K speak, 3% maximum. Don't do 3.5 or 4% or 5 or oh, our gold's going to do well for me. Or, you know, USD JPY is going to do well. No, 3% max. I'm going to show you where you're going to go. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go on a journey. Where's my screen again? This is what you do. You wake up in the morning wanting your breakfast. You're going to go to either the app Stinu. Is it called Stinu? Let me know. Or it's my FX book. Why can't I see it? Why can't I see it here? I use it all the time. All right. This is what you're going to do. Now, this is for accounts that are over, I think let's say £500. If you are on £100, unfortunately, you can't use this. All right. Unfortunately, you can't use this. This is what you're going to do. You put in £500. That's how much you've got in your trading account. Risk ratio, you're going to type in 3%. Okay. Stop loss. Let's say you're doing 30 pip stop loss on Euro USD. This will tell you what you're doing. Calculate. So on a £500 account, you're willing to lose £15. Who has understood this simple method? So if you win 2 trades at 6%, you're going to make £30. If your stop loss then changes to 50 pips, guess what? You're still going to lose £15. This is the power of using my FX book, position size calculator. People don't know this. Utilize this every single day. Utilize risk management. So you have £500, but you're willing to have a 50 pip stop loss. You're still going to lose £15. If you say to me, Cove, I'm a swing trader and it's a 100 pip stop loss, You're going to lose £15. Why? Because your position size is 0.02. If you're going to have 10 pips, you're still going to lose £15. But guess what? If you're looking to lose 10 pips but catch 60 pips, how much profit have you made? Who understands that? How much profit have you made? So can you see today with vector games, I lost today, but guess what? Because I have risk management, I have not lost my 6%. Because I'm personally willing to lose 6%. If I lose 6% in a day, I stop trading. Write that down. That's just my nugget. If I lose 6% in a day, I personally stop trading. I will not trade anymore. You see, these are the rules that you have to have in place. These are the decisions and disciplines you've got to have in place. In the chat box, let me know how much you guys are willing to lose. I want to see what other people do. How much are you guys willing to lose? So, okay, Jessica Walker's willing to lose 3%. Okay, that's good. Cheryl, 6%. So Ben his loss is monetary. Okay, cool. 2%, 5%. Guys, I feel bad. Maybe I need to lower down how much I'm willing to lose. Alina, 2%. Wait, so how much wait, hold on. Okay, guys, I tell you something. I'm an evolving trader. I like to take nuggets. So Jessica Walker, I'm going to ask you, you're only willing to lose 3%. So I'm going to ask you, with your trades, do you do 1% trades? Let me know. Ah. Jess, unmute your mic. Give me some nuggets. Give the whole team some nuggets. Guys, I'm not the oracle. I'm not the oracle. So
there we go. Oh, I've got my other microphone. Can you hear me?
Wait, hold on. I've muted you. One second. Hold on.
I think I need to pull this out.
Yep.
Built-in microphone. There we go. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm doing like my voiceover stuff in my audiobook. Lol. Learning a lot, guys, about Bitcoin. Guys, I'm going to give you the Bitcoin nuggets because it is mud. We're going to have everyone's buying Bitcoin after I finish this book.
Okay, let me buy Bitcoin too. Tell me what I need to do. I'm humble. I'm listening.
We will. I'll do a whole Zoom on it.
All right, cool.
So whenever I trade, I'm a very, very safe trader. And I do 1% risk per trade. 1% risk, because then when you've got a 1% risk, you can then make 2 and 3% on that in profit. You see, so by lowering your percentage, you can then increase your lot size, have a tighter stop, and you're still only risking 1%, which actually is fractional. It's just a game of patience.
Okay, question I'm going to ask you. So, but I'm impatient, and this might be a problem. So, for example, if I start risking 1%, I've got to take multiple trades to get my daily target.
So if you think about this, we like to twin trade, right? I always twin trade. So I will take 1% per trade. So let's say I'm doing twin trading. That's 2%. That's that.
Okay.
Because sometimes we say we risk 2%, right? So obviously we're splitting our leverage when we twin trade. So if I've got let's say I've got 3 lots of twin trades open, that's still, by minimizing my risk and doing 1% risk per trade, that's still only technically like a 3% potential loss if I lose everything. Which rarely happens.
So I'm trying to work out, because honestly, I was thinking of going down to 2%, because when I get hit, it stings, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, 1% risk doesn't hurt. When you lose 1%, you're like, eh. But 2% is fine. 3% risk, that like burns my soul, and that's when I get sad and like the emotions. But I know that I function very well having a 1% stop hit.
Yeah, and because guys, and this is what I love about this. We're family, and we're discussing, because I'm not the be all and end all. I promise you that. I know how to make profit, but my concern that I have and my struggle is, what do I do when I lose? That's my problem. And that might be your problem. What do you do when you lose? How do you feel when you lose? And even though I know how much I'm willing to lose per trade or per day, it burns. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe I might need to lower it down. But then you can lose more and still be in profit when your risk is low, like in smart money. Yeah. Because I'm thinking to myself, maybe I start off maybe 1% or 2%. And if the trade is going in my direction, then increase it to a 3rd percent. Hold on. Have you been muted again? Wait. Unmute her, please, Pammy. Unmute.
Okay, there we go. Thanks.
Yeah.
So with this is what I found fascinating, is that you absolutely can. It's understanding how to take multiple plays off of one move. And this is what Tyrone really teaches us with DeLorean. So now I can, let's say I go in on a minimum lot size.
Yeah.
As my first entry, because we know that we've got like 6 or 7 potential points of entry for one move, depending on how big it is.
Yeah.
And then you can wait for that second point of entry. Okay, so now you can put in another, whatever lot size is if you're splitting your leverage. And then you can have a third play. So you literally can. It's just practicing, it's just patience and understanding how you want to play this move. Because if you're in and out with the bag, then you might want to do your full lot size for whatever your appropriate risk management is. But if you've got time and you think, okay, there's definitely potential for a lot more movement. Let's say if we've got like a large scan on the scanner that can definitely take multiple plays, then understanding that, having multiple points of entry, you can then increase your exposure to the market on that one move.
Amazing.
If that makes sense.
Guys, if you've got value from what Jessica just said, put number 7, please jump on her sessions. Put number 7.
And Tyrone, DeLorean, Tyrone, it's in the favorites.
I'm going to do that. I've paid for DeLorean. I might as well watch the videos. Siobhan's like, I love this girl. We love you. Thank you so much. Listen, I love getting value from other leaders and other traders because, yes, you guys are getting nuggets from me, but I'm not the be all and end all. I've just done what's worked for me, but I'm actually coming to the point where if it hits my stop loss on 3%, I'm like, oh, even though it still works out, but when it hits stop loss, and I'm like, oh, because if I broke it down to like still lose 3 or let's say 6% overall, I can have multiple trades. For example, with me, I can only take 2 trades, and if they both lose, I'm finished. I'm like, oh, I'm done for the day. But even if I was still willing to lose 6%, but had 1% risk each trade, or maybe 5%, I've got more opportunity. Wow, guys, I'm getting a nugget. I'm getting a nugget. So what I'm saying out of my head, for me personally, but you guys can incorporate this. Let's say you're willing to lose 5% max, okay? What you can then do is go in with trades of 1% risk. But you've got 5 opportunities. Who understands? And exit strategy is everything. So you can minus your loss if you're pulling out in red. Okay, cool. You can talk about that in a minute, Jess. So because sometimes I'm frustrated. 2 trades, I'm like, oh, I'm done. I can't trade no more. I've done my 2 trades and I've lost them. And I'm like twiddling my thumbs. But if I did 1% risk, I've got 5 opportunities. So if I lost 2 trades, so what? Because this game is a ratio game, yes or yes? This game is a ratio game, and I know my ratio always wins because I backtested it. I know my ratio always wins. But what happens if the first 2 trades you take, you lose? I'm getting some nuggets here, guys. I'm officially going to say I'm lowering down my risk. I'm not doing 3%. If you want to do 3%, that's up to you. Me, I'm going to do between 1% and 2%. Jessica Walker's like, yeah, buddy. Okay, Jessica, quickly come and drop some nuggets about the exit strategy.
Okay, no, minimum risk is where it's at. Like my happy place is doing 1% risk per trade. Like trading it's easy. So having a very clear exit strategy, and this got better for me after I did Tyrone's favorites. Okay. So understanding how you can, okay, so let's say you're in drawdown and it's not going where you want it to be, but you want to rescue yourself and you get yourself out of the trade in the safest way possible. So dropping down to the lower time frames, identifying, and I use the TDI. The TDI is Bay, using the TDI to identify where we are in the current stage of momentum. So I'll do that on the 5 minute, and then I'll even drop it down to the 1 minute so I can track where we are. And then I'll be able to find a solid point of entry, of exit. The TDI is an indicator, TDI GM, but you're not going to understand how to use it or to integrate it unless you do Tyrone's favorites. Yeah, the TDI is epic. So I use that, so I do harmonics for the bias of the momentum in a direction, and then I'll use DeLorean theory for entrance, as well as my 786 entrance for those of you who do my classes, for entrance strategy, and then multiple plays on the trade, and then for exit. Because then also, if you're doing kind of micro analysis for your exit and you're in profit, you can even know how much longer you can see all the checkpoints. So you can actually get yourself out with higher profit if you want to pull out with your profit. It's just knowing what you're looking at.
Wow. Wow. If you got value from Jessica Walker's session, well, no, it's my session, but she's on this session, put a number 4 in the chat box. Put a number 4. Wow, someone says, wow, Jesse's gold. Listen, I'm humble. I love to listen. I'm making notes. I'm listening to Jessica. I'm taking notes. Listen, you've got to do what is right. You've got to do what is right for you. And for example, Jessica has really made me think. She's really made me think, and she's questioned me, and that's good, because as a trader, you need to write this down. You are always learning. You're always a student. Like, I never thought I'd be doing vector games, because in my mindset, I was like, no, price trap is good for me. I'm making a lot of money, blah, 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 blah. Forget that. I'm humbling myself. Guys, I'm going through growth as well. So I want you to understand that what you're seeing with me, I'm evolving as a trader. Until I've hit 6 figures via trading. I'm not talking, because I've got big trading accounts. That's cheating. I'm talking about if I've got a small account to 6 figures. Having a big trading account is cheating. That's just cheating. I'm talking about going from small to 6 figures trading. Until I've done that, I'm still learning. Yes, I have my strategy on lock, but now I'm learning from the greats. And my brother said something. How we learned some basic stuff. And now it's about getting deep in understanding trading for yourself, understanding, okay, when is it okay to take my profits? Like, for example, I've come to the realization when I'm happy with the money that I see, I close the trade. That's part of risk management. Like the other day, it didn't hit my TP, but I was happy with that money. And by the way, it has to kind of make sense. If you're willing to lose £600, be willing to gain £600. So for example, if I'm willing to lose 700 and I see 6, I will take 6. Because I know my ratio overall wins. So my losses are very few. Does that make sense? So I can keep hitting 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, because no, that's the wrong number. 6. Forget that. Let's say 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 700, yeah? And be cool with that, because I'm only going to have maybe 1 loss or 2 losses. Yeah? Who understands that? Because I'm learning as a trader. Sometimes I'm like, I want to hit 40 pips. Or like in my second trade, I want to hit 50 pips. I want to hit it because it makes me feel good. Forget ego. I'll tell you now, forget your ego. Because my ego is telling me, well, I want to hit 50 pips because that's the number I've said. But yeah, I'm seeing blue and I'll go away for an hour. I come back, it's now minus. Sometimes, even my strategy, it gets to 18 pips. I close the trade. But sometimes with my strategy, it hits 18 pips and then reverses. Especially if I happen to look at the phone at the time. We have to drop our ego. This is part of risk management. We have to drop our ego. forget our ego and be traders. Because the whole point of being a trader is making money. Please, in the chat box, write this down. The whole point of you being a trader is making money. I don't care for your, I can't even say the word, statistics. I don't care for that. I don't, listen, I love Tyrone. Tyrone was crazy. Today he was like, I'm not changing nothing. He said publicly, I'm not changing nothing. I'm not changing anything. Because what can happen, you can be swayed by other people's opinions. And you can be like, well, okay, well, he said I should have came at that point. So maybe I should have, or he said I should have closed. That I'm talking about, imagine that being Tyrone, listening to everyone on the chat. There's over 2,000 people talking. And I said, well, Tyrone, are you sure the vector games works? Tyrone, are you sure it works in this climate? Tyrone, are you sure that doing that 8 o'clock in the morning is going to work? Can you imagine hearing everyone's voices? You got to be secure with yourself. You see, the only reason I muted Jessica, because Jessica Walker's 30. Who understands what I'm saying? 30 simply means she's certified. So I'm going to listen to Jessica Walker because she's certified. I'm going to listen to Jessica Walker. I've seen her progression. I'm going to listen to Jessica Walker because I've seen her losses. I've felt her pain, but I've also seen her wins. I'm going to listen to Jessica Walker because she's run the play. She's run the course. Where some people are just quitting. I lost £5 today. Trading doesn't work. I lost £100. I blew my account. Jessica Walker has taken the time. She's run the play. She's gone the whole, she's learned, because every loss is simply a lesson. This is risk management, guys. This is risk management. This is risk management. Jessica Walker has learned from her mistakes that she's now doing 1% risks. Now it's questioning me because I'm like, I know my exit, I know my entrance, I know how much I'm willing to lose, but can I actually, I don't like seeing those numbers. I actually don't like seeing those numbers. When I lose that money, I'm like, ooh. So maybe it's not 6% a day is not good for me. Jessica says a dripping tap still fills the bucket. Yeah, buddy. A dripping tap still fills the bucket. So I'm thinking of going down between 1% and 2% risk. I have to, guys, because I'm sick and tired of having great days, and then having 2 losses. And I'm like, I can't trade no more. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's another opportunity. And there's another one there. I can't take, and my hands are tied. I can't take any more trades. So I've learned a lot. So Jessica Walker, I thank you so much. Wow. It will teach you the lesson over and over until you, jeez. Roy has dropped a bar. It will teach you the lesson over and over until you learn the lesson. That's Roy. Write that down, guys. Let's say the market will teach you the lesson over and over. Jeez, Roy, that's one. That's Roy's bar right there. The market will teach you the lesson over and over and over until you learn the lesson. That is one. Oh my gosh, guys. Pammy, I'm repeating this one. So let me have that as a quote and attribute Roy to that one. The market will teach you the lesson over and over and over until you learn the lesson. Guys, the market has taught me so much about myself. And that's why this call is about risk management. That's why this call is about risk management. I don't want no one blowing their accounts. I don't want no one blowing their accounts. I don't want no one saying trading doesn't work. The only people that say trading doesn't work are those that blow their accounts. Write this down. As traders, we are calculated risk managers. As traders, we are not gamblers, we're calculated risk managers. As traders, we are calculated risk managers. As traders, we are calculated risk managers. I'm repeating this, guys. As traders, we are calculated risk managers. Write this down, guys. One second. Management, the control and organization of something. The control and organization of something. The control and organization of something. That's management. So guys, in the chat box, now put the two words together. Risk and management. Put the two words together and write the definitions. Let me see who's got speed fire fingers. Risk and management. That's, so put, no, I know, Toya, not risk management. I want the definition. Risk is a situation involving exposure to danger, and the management should be, okay, Tammy's quick fire, boy. Right, let's work this, let's break it down. Risk is a situation involving exposure to danger, the control and organization of something. You're now understanding, let's even reverse it, the control and organization of something in the Forex market that involves risk or that involves you to exposure or danger. So if we look at it backwards, the control, let's deep this, the control and organization of your exposure in the Forex market. I've turned it around. The control. You see, I want us to start with the words the control. Let's now say your control. Now let's change it. My control and organization of my risk to the Forex market. My control of my organization and risk in the Forex market. My control. I'm being serious, guys. I really want to hear the revelation. My control and organization. My control and organization of my risk in the Forex market. I'm going to keep telling you this. I want someone to deep it. My control and organization of my risk in the Forex market. My control and my organization of my risk that I'm being exposed to in the Forex market. Nobody can tell me you're blowing your accounts if you're hearing my words and disobeying it, problem. If you're hearing the definition from Oxford University or the Oxford Press and you're disobeying it, problem. If you're hearing Jessica Walker drop some bars and you are disobeying it, problem. And the problem is your account. You see, your account is the reflection of your mind. Jeez! Drops mic. Your account is the reflection of your mind. Your trading account is the reflection of your mind. I'm preaching to someone right now. My brother's giving me flames. I'm talking to someone's struggling right now. And you're now getting some bars and you're like, rah, boy. Your account is a reflection of your mind. Your mind. I'm talking to someone specifically. Someone is over leveraging on this call and someone's struggling and they keep thinking trading doesn't work. It does work. It's your mind. It's your mentality towards money. It's your mentality towards finance. It's probably because you've got the poverty mentality. It's probably because all you've seen is lack in your life. So what happens is when you've seen lack and only lack in your life, everything is attracted to that lack. So what happens is because you've never seen wealth or finance, you start to over leverage because you want it. You want to forget the process. You don't want, and I'm telling you guys, in this world, the way God has designed the world, there's something called a process. You have to go through the process. You cannot fast track it. I promise you, I call it laws of engagement or rules of engagement. You cannot fight the universe. The way God set it up, you can't fight his principles. I promise you this, if I drop this pen, what's going to happen? If I drop this pen, what's going to happen? Please tell me. What's going to happen? What's going to happen if I drop the pen? It's going to fall. That's called the law of gravity. It's called the law of gravity. You can try and be Superman. You can try and say, I'm trying to walk on water. I'm telling you, you get off the boat, unless Jesus is there, yeah? But you get off the boat, you're sinking, you're falling, you're drowning. Guys, I'm telling you, you're going to drop. It's a law. It's also called a law of compensation. Woo! I'm talking to someone. Compensation. Compensation is basically what have you put in to get out? You see, Jessica Walker, and I keep bringing her name up because she's a prime example. She's put the time in. The law of compensation. The law of not quitting. Because she's put the time in, she's reaping the harvest. You see, you've just jumped on 2 weeks ago and you're trying to be a millionaire. You jumped on Vector Games today and you're thinking of quitting. What? The law of compensation. The law of sowing and reaping. Whatever you sow is what you're going to reap. I hope you guys are getting value from this. I hope you, because I'm fired up right now. I'm fired up right now because there's laws in this world that you have to abide by. That's why you can't over leverage, because what happens is, as a new trader, you've not done the laws of compensation. You've not put the time in. You've not sown anything. So what happens is you jump on today and you're like, quick, I want to make £100 today. You've got a £100 trading account. You want to make 100%. You jump on board and you do a standard. Idiot. I'll say it again. Idiot. That simply means you have come with a £100 trading account and you want to do a standard because you want to double it. That's called flipping. You want to flip your account. Nonsense. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm sitting there with who's got the meme of Michael Jackson? You see, there's a meme of Michael Jackson where he's eating popcorn. See the Thriller one? There's one of Michael Jackson eating popcorn in the Thriller jacket. Yeah? I'm sitting there eating my popcorn because I'm telling you, the laws of the world will catch up with you. Yes, trade 1 bangs. You've doubled your account. Trade 2 bangs. You've doubled your account. Trade 3 bangs. You've doubled your account. Trade 4 bangs. Remember, the law of compensation, the law of time, the law of ratios when it comes to trading. So who's ever had 4 losing trades in a row? Please put a 1 in the chat box. 4 losing trades in a row. Okay. So you're understanding what's going to happen next. So trade 1 bangs. Trade 2 bangs. Trade 3 bangs. Trade 4. And bangs simply means you've doubled it from 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 1,006. So imagine you've doubled your account. 1,600 is looking nice. You're telling everyone, guys, yeah, I'm going to buy a Rollie. 1,006. I'm going to buy a new whip this time next year. I'm going to buy a new whip because I made 1,006 in my account. Jeez, top boy trader. Top man. The markets. Oh, it's coming. The markets is, hey, the market don't respect your name. The markets are laughing at you because what's going to happen is this. Humility. The markets are going to humble you. Trust me, because you've done 1, 2, 3, 4. You flipped the account. You've now 1,006 from £100. You think you are the bee's knees. But guess what comes to fight you? The law of compensation. The law of ratios. Toy says, my daughter's cracking up. Yeah, enjoy it. That's going to fight you. I'm telling you, that's going to fight you. Please, I want someone to verify what I've said. Who's done that? Be honest. Just put me in the chat box. If you've become so arrogant and cocky that you've won so many trades in a row, but it's the law of time, the law of compensation, the law of ratio has come to find you. So because you've got a higher lot size and you flipped it, that one loss has wiped your whole account. That one loss has wiped, because what happens is, because you've won 4 trades in a row, your belief level has grown. Your belief level has grown. So what happens is now arrogance comes into play. Again, this is all part of risk management. Your belief, this is the thing, the market doesn't care for your belief level. The market cares for your rules. The market cares for your risk management, your risk tolerance. The market doesn't care for your belief level. What? Because you won 10 trades in a row. Okay, I don't want to mention no names. Who remembers a guy that came on board and said, we just do not lose? There's a particular trader that came on board and says, we just don't lose. Who was that? I don't mention the person's name. Oh my gosh. They said, we just don't lose. We just don't lose. Do you know that? Listen, this particular trader didn't lose for months. For months. Can you imagine? Did not lose for months. Did not lose. They were like on cloud 9. The minute they said that, oh, please let me know if you lost with this particular trader. Let me know if you lost with that trader. Jessica Walker says, I lost 60% of my account. Oh, I was walking up and down my room upset. 60%. Imagine this. Somebody telling you for months, they've got documented history for months. I have not lost. I have not lost. Look at my evidence. And then you say, I don't lose. Oh, that was the pivotal moment. That's why on this call, guys, we're going to wrap up in a minute. On this call, I want you to get the crux of this message. On this call, I want you to get the deepness of this message about risk management. And Pammy, just repeat my definition of it. My control. Pammy, write that sentence out again. I want us to get the crux of the message, because I'm on this call, I'm even being taught myself. Pammy says, this is my definition of it. Risk management is therefore my control and organization of my risk in the Forex market. And I want this to be your mantra, because I want you to understand, I've given you an example of what happened to me. You know, pride took over. You know that. I've told you plainly, I made 8K and I was superstar. I was untouchable. And then the ratio, kicked in. That ratio finished me. I've learned my lesson. This particular said trader, he had months. Then he said, we just don't lose. The minute he said that, this educator was number 1. You see Kimberly Torres, she's always there. You see all the other ones. This educator was number 1 for time. For time. The minute he says, we don't lose. We just don't lose. So now, let's take this seriously. Let's take this seriously. Imagine we follow the plan that I've given you, 3% risk. Imagine we follow the plan that Jessica Walker, 1% risk. So now we have a good in-between. Because I'm literally taking Jessica's plan on. So I'm trying to work out for me what works for me and how I particularly trade. So I'm thinking, okay, cool. Maybe I get in at 1%, and if I see going in my direction, I increase a lot. Or I get in at 2%, depending on the particular trade. Okay, but I don't want to start at 3%. No way. I don't ever want to start at 3%. I'm just done with that, because I don't think I can handle losing 6%. Because of my ratio and the way I trade, I know that I need more trades for me to have that ratio. But if I have 2 losing, I'm done for the day. Okay, so again, he says, my trade was going close to TP, hesitate to wait or not. bit of silver but silver is volatile. I listened to Uncle K's voice in my ear and I grabbed the bag, made 7% with that trade. Jeez. Because guys, I realized the market doesn't respect us, man. It doesn't. Yes, we can have TPs, and yes, you might hit, but I hit TPs a lot. But I've got to get to the point where I'm like, okay, I want my trading account to grow. I want to see, like, I'm saying to everyone, you've got to get to the point where you want your trading account to grow. And it's not about that one trade or two trades. It's about a consistent effort. That's why today's topic is so powerful. Risk management is therefore my control and organization of my risk in the Forex market. Because I'd rather take multiple trades to get my targets than take only two trades and I lose. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And that's a lesson I'm telling you guys. I'm learning that I can't trade anymore after two trades. But there's so many, I'm like, oh my gosh, that one, if I took that trade, I would have banged, or that one. But I can't take more than two trades. So learn from my mistakes, guys. I'm here to be transparent and be, open to you guys. Guys, if you got value from today's call, please put number 7. And I'm going to open the call out for questions. I hope you got value, and I want to repeat this. This is what I've decided to say. Okay, this is what I've decided to say. Risk management is therefore, or Pammy put therefore. So give Pammy the props. So it's therefore my control and organization of my risk in the Forex market. Please follow me on Instagram. Take screenshots. If you're getting value, follow me on Instagram. Let the whole world know that there's value being given. If you guys got value from Jessica Walker, please put another 6 in the chat box. If you got value from Jessica Walker, please. Listen, I promote people that are serious. I promote people that I've seen. I don't get hyped over no one, but I get hyped over people that are dope. People that have stood the test of time, people that are consistent. That's what I get excited about. Amazing. Guys, I'm here. I'm going to give 5 minutes with you. Ask me questions. I want to give you some value. Ask me questions. Yeah, Pammy says, follow Jessica at Trade Creatives. We're going to get Jessica teaching celebrities soon. Yeah, we are. And Jessica plays bangers too. Next big DJ. Jeez. Guys, 5 minutes. Any questions? Any questions from y'all? If not, you are free to leave. Guys, I just want to speak over you that you're going to have a massive blessed week, that you've understood risk management is your control over the market. I'm praying that you've taken up some nuggets, either between 1%, 3%, whatever you decide, but you're able to handle it. I speak that you're going to have a blessed week, and I speak that the markets are going to be in your favor. You're going to use correct wisdom. You're going to use correct wisdom and discipline. I speak discipline over your lives, because I'm hearing God talk to me right now saying, some of you are not winning in your trading for lack of discipline. Some of you are, and this is the thing, I'm going to be real with you. You can't be undisciplined in your life and then try and come into the trading and discipline. No. You've got to be disciplined all over the gaff. So I speak over your life. You're going to be disciplined in the small. I'm talking about washing up. If your bedroom is messy, clean it up. Your front room is messy, clear it up. If your kitchen is messy, clear it up. You've got to be disciplined in the small things to be disciplined in trading. Who's getting out? Who's understanding? You can't come with a sloppy attitude in the world and then come to trading. The market will burn you. They get burned. I tell you. All right. I just want to encourage every single person. Trading is really changing my life. Everything, the inside out, I'm being changed and challenged inside out. I'm now more disciplined. And I'm hoping that you guys are getting these nuggets. Guys, I love you. 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 I'm speaking that we're going to have a great week. But I'm speaking, guys, what I can sense in my spirit is that everyone that's on this call, your level of discipline is going to go up a notch. Your level of trade is going to go up a notch. Because if you lose a trade at 1%, you don't care, because you take 10 more trades and your ratio is going to win. So I speak that your trading account is going to be up by the end of the week. I am excited. I am excited. Right now, I'm excited because I can see people on this call right now Your trading account is going to go up because your mindset is changing. And what God is saying to me right now, the most impactful thing from this call is your mindset changing. It's not the money that you're going to make. It's your mindset changing, because once your mindset is switched, the money's coming to you. Remember what I said? Money is attracted to management. Money is attracted to management. Now we're talking about risk management. The minute you lower your lot sizes, the minute you risk 1 to 3%, forget 3% now, 1 to 2%, that's what I'm now saying. 1 to 2%, you're going to see return on your investment. I promise you. And I want testimonies. I want people to say, I was on Kofi's call and Jessica Walker's call, and I saw improvement in my trading. Guys, receive that right now. Be blessed. I love you, man. I love you. I love you. I'm excited, guys. It's going to be a blue week. It's going to be a blue week. It's going to be a blue week. Blue week. Ha! Money is not everything, guys, but money gives you options. Join me tonight at 7:45 when I do my technical analysis. Jump on. If you're new, if you're old, jump on. But sometimes we need some things broken down in detail. I love you. Have a great day. Jess, you got a session next or no? Jessica's going to let me know. Just type in the chat box. Have you got a session at 12? Okay, Jessica Walker, 12:30 harmonics pip and dip. Jump on a session. Jess, put it in the group chat. Put your link in the group chat, please. Followed by Manny watch party. All right, cool. Guys, I love you. I love you guys. You're free to leave. 7:45 tonight. Take care. We out.